first of all, we got to be better on defense to start the half, and then just play like the second half.
A couple for you. The lower left leg injury, when did it happen? And obviously, when you came here, you had the left calf thing. Is it any associated with that at all?
Yeah, I got hit, just hit, in the lower leg. It happened in the second quarter. We found the hit, so, it was just because of that. And then my fingers, it was like second play of the game, which still hurts, but it's my left hand, so I don't use it that much.
And obviously, we brought up the Wilt stat. It's also, you're the first Laker to average 45 for 3 straight games since Kobe back in 2007. Is there a number, is 40 points per game a sustainable goal for you, number for you?
That's gonna be tough. I don't know. But like I said, sometimes they're gonna double me more. Sometimes I won't be able to score that much. Obviously I had some pretty, I think 3-4 shots that was crazy shot that I felt like doing, but they were terrible shot. So I gotta, like I said before, I gotta work on that. But that's tough. I don't know. Austin's stupid.
We're in the room for this, but Jay was talking about Jackson and the reads he was able to make out of the pick and roll. Where have you kind of seen your guys' whether you want to say chemistry or synergy build off of last season after you played alongside him so much down the stretch?
I told Jackson, like, the way he came out in the third quarter was unbelievable. I told him, we're up because of you. You did all the little things that you need to do, and you did great. So, props to Jackson. He played an amazing game, I would say. But then, like, Marcus, Jake, like, everybody, was locked in, especially in the second half. JJ talked to us about in the halftime that we need to be more physical, and that's what we did.
Luka, you mentioned Jake. He had a great game on Wednesday, heating up a little bit offensively. Just how important do you think he can be to this team as the season progresses?
Oh, he will be very important. Obviously, it's going to be like, what are we in, 5 games in, 6 games. So it's going to be, more time. So I think he's getting more comfortable. So I think he will be very, very important for us.
Second quarter, and it seemed like things got reignited to start the third.
I didn't raise my voice. At least I don't think I did. But it wasn't clean. Not safe for work. But if I had to summarize it, we didn't start the game playing hard. Then we did. We built an 8-point lead. And then they went on a 33-11 run, primarily with 5 guys on the court that just played harder than us. So we challenged them at halftime. And like watching 2 different teams, and we had a good stretch in the first half where I thought we did a lot of the things. We had a really physical green on Jaren Jackson Jr. that resulted in a turnover. Had some good moments for middle of the first quarter to middle of the second quarter, and then it was like we were like zombies.
DeAndre obviously didn't come out to start the third quarter. It sounded like he's a little tight with the back.
He just had some middle back spasms. He was available in the fourth quarter when he came back out. He had a heat back on, but just felt like it wasn't worth it given that group, with Jackson and Vando at the 5, we rotating between that and the second half. They were really good, and just didn't want to risk it with him.
This is weird with him sitting back there, but I think Luka tonight became just the second player ever to start the season with 3 straight 40-point games, first since 1962. Just what are you seeing offensively right now with how comfortable he is?
Congrats. That's awesome. Yeah. Who Wilt?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt, I figured. Wilt's got all the records.
7 times and 5 times.
He averaged like 50.
Yeah. No, he just continues to get where he wants to go, and he takes what the defense gives him. And the one thing I think we can be a little bit better at tonight was just, we had a lot of opportunities to create 4-on-3s, and whether it was spacing or timing, we did an okay job, but we didn't do a great job. I thought Jackson, when he did get in the pick and roll, made some really nice plays, some really nice catches in traffic. Got DK a corner three in the first half. Jackson overall, just to kind of 45 seconds before the half starts, and he, hey Jackson, you're going to start the second half. DA's not ready, and then I don't even know what his stats are, but he played great and ended up being a plus 15. He was awesome in the second half, and I think for Luka, just his comfort level with what we're doing, with our play calling. There was a couple plays tonight where he wanted something. We got good stuff out of that. So, he seems very comfortable out there.
Obviously, by his net scoring for the game, he's going to score every quarter, but Luke also leads the league in first quarter scoring. And how has that been a beneficiary to you guys through the 3 games that he's played?
It's been great because when our defense sucks in the first quarter, we have a chance to actually be in the game.
JJ, you get Marcus back as well. What do you think he brought to that starting unit, especially coming out?
He was great tonight. The main point about physicality, I think he, along with a couple other guys, but with that group, he's got to be the leader of the physicality. He's got to set the tone, and there were a lot of moments tonight where he did that, and it made a big difference. And then he just played really good on the offensive end and made some timely shots for us.
JJ, I think you've mentioned playing hard as the sentiment pretty much, I think, every game.
There's a theme to this.
I've noticed. How much do you feel like that just needs to be emphasized? Do you feel like that needs to be a season-long trend in terms of that being emphasized? And are there players you can lean on to make sure that is more consistent?
Well, for the players, yeah, they for the most part, 6 games in, have been great about communicating that to each other and acknowledging when they're not. And we had a huddle during the first quarter where I got back to it, and that's what they were saying to each other. Hey guys, we got to pick it up. We got to play harder. I don't know that it has to be a daily thing. I think that you do need reminders, and for this group, we have those reference points, but for this group and for the guys who were on the team last year, they know what it is. They know what it feels like. They know what it sounds like. There's young guys in the league that don't know yet what it means to play hard, but these guys do, and they know the benefits of it. To go from down 14 to a double-digit lead in the second half on the road, that doesn't happen by accident. That doesn't happen out of luck or makes and misses. It happens because you're playing harder than the other team.
Thanks, Coach.